Alright, hey guys, CBag0 doing another RD2L group stage cast. It's Orbwalkers versus Torque. This is game 2. I missed game 1, unfortunately, because of some scheduling conflicts and some miscommunications. But anyways, it's week 8. It's the final week in group stage, and next week we'll be heading into the playoffs. Torque, I think, is in the running for the last spot, the wild card spot into the playoffs. They definitely need to win this game to have a shot at moving on. But anyways, I have my co-caster. It's Jonah. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Alright guys, I'm Jonah from Propane. I have no idea what position our team is in the East, but yeah. I think we're in the
Yeah, you
playoffs.
guys are pretty highly ranked. I think maybe the first or second seed even. So I'll definitely be trying to cast those games if I can. But anyways, we should go ahead and jump into the picks. So Orbwalkers, they go with the Timbersaw and Abaddon. What do you think about this, Jonah?
Um, I'm not really fond of Timber first picks. Just because I don't see them any bans. So, I mean, if they prefer it, if that's what they do, but it's good, but. And the Abaddon, Abaddon's really strong, but he
Yeah,
doesn't
Abaddon
give
is
you
very
any
strong.
potential damage.
If Rubik
Like,
lifts you and you throw a photic shield on him, on the guy that's getting lifted, does that automatically put him down on the ground?
it should remove just about anything.
Okay. Would you still get stunned like
And the
the
thing about
AOE?
think about, huh?
Would you like if you remove the photic shield on a lifted unit, and it falls down to the ground? Would you still get stunned, like the people around them?
Yeah, the people running should still get stunned. It's just the one person who went. Like, I'm pretty sure the lift animation would go down, but you wouldn't still be lifted.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I mean, I think that's how it would work. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see them. I don't really see Abaddon dying much. Maybe because I mean, people forget also that his ultimate removes debuffs just the same
Yeah,
way that
that's
his
true.
shield does. Like,
That's
not only does it
completely
heal,
true.
but it removes a bunch of debuffs. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Torque, they picked the Lifestealer and Rubik. I mean, those are solid heroes, but I mean, Lifestealer first pick is no longer in the meta because of the amount of lockdowns and counters that teams have for him now. For you talked about earlier about Razor. Is Orbwalkers? Do you think they're gonna pick up the Razor?
Um, I don't know if the Razor Abaddon try would work out. I mean, like you could do that, but you're missing out on potential like offensive damage. Like with the Nakes, you want to push him out of the
Whoa.
lane because he's a melee.
Yeah.
Like you
Well,
want to push the Nakes out because he's a melee. So I don't think they'll go offensive try with Razor.
I mean, it's possible they could go Razor Mid and Timbersaw in part of that offensive tri lane. We ran that against you one time when we were scrimming.
All right. That could work. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. I mean, Timber like Nake's damage on Timber wouldn't be that high because of his reactive armor.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't really think they want to do that. I think you're losing a lot of XP if you put Timber in a try.
That's true. That's very true. He's kind of that snowball hero that if he gets a small advantage, he could definitely turn that small advantage into something huge and take over the game from there. Well, I mean, Orbwalkers, they go with the Lion pick. I know he has that bursty finger, but what? I don't know. It's kind of hard to lock down a Lifestealer that has rage.
Uh, yeah, you're not really gonna get much out of Nakes. I mean, if you chain everything properly, you should. But I mean, Rubik can also steal finger.
Oh
Or
yeah,
any of
definitely.
stealing any of Lion's abilities is pretty strong. Rubik's actually really strong against these guys because if you steal shield, that's pretty game breaking for their team.
Yeah,
That's
anything
pretty
you
much all
steal.
Abaddon does.
And well, Orbwalkers, they go with the surprise number 4 pick. This is telling me Timbersaw is probably off lane, if not that tri lane offensive hero that we thought earlier. But Pudge, I mean, does he fit in this lineup against Torque so far?
But it's pretty good against Furion, just because you can catch him off guard when he's split pushing. But against Snakes, Snakes just completely counters him. Like, Tor could actually put Nake's middle, and Pudge would not be able to do anything.
Yeah, Nax is very strong against Pudge mid. We actually did that recently, didn't we? In our game 2 of our scrim, you guys picked the Pudge,
I
I
think so.
believe, and we picked Lifestealer.
Oh yeah, I think we did that.
Yeah, we did do that. So Torque, they go with the Keeper to Light. I'm actually a fan of the Keeper and Rubik combo. The only thing is, it doesn't provide you too much ganking abilities. Rubik is alright as a ganker himself, but Coddle, you really have to be kind of lucky almost with the Illuminate Blast if you're hoping to go gank. Um,
I don't think Coddle fits into their lineup really well. Just
they
because they have ridiculous amount of burst, and Coddle's gonna be kind of free food.
Yeah, basically. And Coddle's that guy that's always standing in the back, and Pudge and Timbersaw, they're experts of grabbing people in the back and absolutely obliterating them.
Yeah, Keeper might have a bad time. I mean, as long as the map is warded like properly, like Keeper should be pretty fine. But he's definitely gonna die to Pudge a couple times. Like it's just bound to happen if they play it properly.
Yep. And
Because
Torque, they're going to be looking for that combo partner. I mean, I would love to see Lifestealer go mid. Something else I would kind of. Oh my gosh, Orbwalkers. Well, I'll go ahead and try to finish up what I was trying to say, but like, I'm kind of hoping they go. Okay, I don't want to see Cancer Lancer, but Cancer Lancer won't be absolutely terrible in Torque's lineup. Put Lifestealer mid, Nature's Prophet off lane, and you have PL, Coddle, and Rubik, and a safe lane try, and that wouldn't be too shabby.
they could PL, but like there's a lot of like potential like pressure that's gonna come from Orb Walkers. Like if they PL, they're gonna be dealing with like they have like almost no
Oh, they
raw. They're gonna
do.
have
Oh, and so we get this lag that always happens when hero models are being loaded. So just a small pause.
but I
Let me
mean,
cast
if
it.
Torque gets through the first, huh?
Oh yeah, I was talking about how like there's always a super long lag when models are being loaded. So I can't hear you, you can't hear me. It's kind of a pain.
All right, right, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so here we go. So it looks like I was right on the PL pick. I mean it's a greedy lineup, but this isn't too shabby. That you have that global, almost global ganking ability. Nature's Prophet with the Nax. That's not too shabby, and you can always recall someone in with the Coddle. But on Orbwalkers, they go with the Skeleton King. What do you think of that?
Skeleton King is actually not terrible against snakes. I mean, I like his new activatable is actually really strong for finishing off tanky heroes. And Nyx is pretty tanky,
That's true.
but um, I don't really see how he fits into the lineup
Yeah, me neither. I mean,
in
it does give you
reality.
another stun. Um, I'm assuming he's probably gonna go the Hellfire Blast stats, and then Hellfire Blast ulti, and then go back for his Vampiric Aura and Mortal Strike, because he just really sorely lacks mana.
Let's see, because I mean, it's it's funny because both teams have completely opposite lineups.
Yeah, they
There's
do.
like the
They do.
Turtle team on the Radiant, and the Dire has just like they have a really strong early to mid game.
Yeah,
Like
they do.
Skeleton King is actually really strong, really pretty strong early and mid game. I don't know if they'd want to keep him into late game. PL would destroy him.
Yeah, he would. Drain all his mana, especially with the Diffusal Blade. But anyways, it's time for us to introduce the players on a Nature's Prophet, Mr. ABC, playing for Torque on the Rubik. It's going to be, I think it's ridiculously 10. And on the PL, it's Brokertus, one of my friends. And Wabo is playing the Lifestealer. And it's Slammy playing the Keeper Light, the stand-in. So how about them Orb Walkers, Jonah?
Oh, you want me to? You want me to? Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no
On Pudge,
problem.
we got Cottage, and on Abaddon we have no pity,
Mm-hmm.
and for Lion we have Duxie 90, I think,
Yeah, DC,
and
I
Skeleton
think.
King we have Faya,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and on the Timber we have Admiral Scaff.
Yep, Scaff. And so looking at this lane, I don't know. Did you think Orbwalkers probably should have run the aggressive?
Um, I don't think so. I don't. I don't think they have really the power to bully them out.
Okay.
Because they have a coddle, and Coddle's actually really good in a defensive tri lane. Like if they'd ever try to go, they take massive amount of damage. Like they have Skeleton King stun and they have Abaddon shield. But Lion doesn't really provide that much damage. He's more disables.
Yeah, that's true. He
And
does. He doesn't need
they'd
his
want
levels
some good
too.
damage.
He needs his levels too
Yeah.
before the lockdown really counts in.
And they definitely want damage against PL, so in case he just double walks away.
Yeah. And so Nature's Prophet, seems like he's level 1. I mean, he's going to do the Nature's Call shenanigans, pulling using the treants to pull the creeps. It looks like he did that for level 1. Oh wow, he's using this treant over here to block the camp. That's actually well done. That's the Admiral Bulldog style. I love to see that.
Yeah, he's about to get a good amount of XP coming his way right now.
Yeah, he needs to be careful though, because he is extremely squishy. He actually turns on. He has the Ring of Bacillus. Is it right for him to keep it on like this?
No, not really, because then your creeps are gonna be tankier, and that kind of pushes your lane.
Yeah, I think this is kind of a questionable thing, but it's easy to forget. So I guess I don't blame him too
He
much.
probably just forgot that he could turn it on to heroes. I mean, it's not gonna like ruin him, but it's something you definitely don't want to keep.
Yeah, he actually doesn't have
I don't.
any regen. Yeah, he just straight up bought the Ring of Bacillus and a Clarity and decided to go in lane. Actually, he's getting initiated on, but they can't lock him down quite yet. You alright, Jonah?
Yeah, yeah, I'm alright.
You alright?
Kind of sick, so yeah, sorry about that.
No problem, no
Yeah, the
problem.
snake's pudge is actually happening like it should be. Like it's a pretty free lane for him.
Yeah, Nax is having a pretty easy time. Pudge probably can't kill him because as soon as he hooks and rots, Nax is just going to rage and maybe turn around and kill him.
But surprisingly, Pudge is actually keeping up in CS. That's not really good for Torque, because I mean Nick should definitely be able to push him out like with consistent harassment.
Yeah,
Like
the
Pudge
thing
is
is,
just
I'm watching this Nax, but he's like, well, I think Pudge has been doing a really good job controlling where the lane is. As a result, he can't really harass Pudge when he's under the tower, you know. So it's a bit difficult for them. Well done for the Pudge, but Nax will have, I think, his creep wave pushing back towards him.
yeah. I think both of them will be kind of even in CS probably by the end of the lane, and definitely benefits Pudge a lot more than it does Nakes.
Yeah, I
And he just
agree.
went invis, so
Ooh,
I'm not sure
Invis.
what he's
We'll
gonna do
find a
now.
regen too.
I don't. Yeah,
So
I don't think he'll get anything out of it. There's definitely nothing open. He could go for Nakes, but that actually might end up going very bad.
yeah, could easily turn around. The good thing is, I mean, yes, the dismember goes through BKB, or like magic immunity. So I guess later in the game he could use it as a lockdown for the Naix. But I don't know if you're not using it for the damage. Oh my gosh, I missed first blood, and it's on the Nature's Prophet top lane,
Yeah.
and this is what we were kind of
He
expecting.
got greedy, I assume.
Yeah, probably he was up here, I believe. Yeah, like there's
Yeah,
a blood
this-
pool right here.
Yeah, that's definitely not good.
Yeah, you can't seem to pass this line over here. This line. Otherwise you just die.
Yeah, usually, I mean, unless he had like some sort of ward, but even then, like, I don't think he got that much XP out of even dying.
That's true. It doesn't
Actually,
seem like it.
also, like, I'm kind of questioning why he would TP to the forest and miss out on this huge wave coming top.
Yeah, it's a bit. Oh, he's doing that jungle clipping strategy we've seen on the
Yeah.
Navi thing. Look, he even summoned the tree ants, but I think that's just for
Yeah.
vision.
I mean, like right now he'd probably gotten level 5 if he stayed in the lane.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe he's just got scared after dying, but
Well, I mean, he does
Yeah.
need a lot of farm. It looks like he's going to save up for the Midas. He even bought himself a healing salve. That's interesting.
yeah. It's also interesting you put a point into Sprout. I don't really see him ganking.
Yeah, it's not like he can go bot lane to go gank a Timbersaw because he's there to cut down trees. Pudge, it's possible. Oh, actually, he might TP in me because Lifestealer is going ham on him. He had an infest. It's possible he could have killed him.
It's also Pudge could have actually turned around too to like hook.
Oh, that is scary.
Like,
Yeah.
They could have like, if maybe not kill Nakes, but just like just pressure him, like make him know that he can't just keep bullying you out of the lane.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Skeleton King picks up a Midas. It does accelerate his farm because he's not really a flash farmer. Um, I don't think it's bad, but is there a better way of going about this?
Um, I like it, but then I don't simply because you're asking for late game when you get a Midas. Like, I mean, it's a really fast one. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice, but
Meanwhile, Pudge is going to kill the Caudle and Caudle. Wow, way too squishy. Way too
yeah,
squishy.
yeah, it was definitely bound to happen at some point. Like, cause if you gotta stand still when you illuminate, so that's just a free hook sometimes.
Yeah, it was a good gank. He realizes that wards are probably down because it is that nighttime. It is past the 6 minute mark when he decided to rotate. I think this is time for the Radiant side to really start picking up, putting the wards down. Though I think, are they aware that Pudge is still in their jungle? I think so.
I'm
Rubik.
not sure, but he's probably a little upset that he just needs 7 XP for that max hook, cause that could make a difference.
Oh, Caudle was just moving up into danger zone.
Now
But
they saw him now.
yeah,
They saw him with the illusion.
yeah, well played from the Phantom Lancer, using his illusion and walking around just to see if Pudge really is there. And now this is time for Pudge to leave. It really does scare him off, and he realizes they're not going to get a kill. And actually, Abaddon is in trouble. Mid lane, Lifestealer, is he going to go on the kill? No, he used infest damage already. But now they might.
He could die.
Oh, he might die.
If he
Might
gets a
die.
hook, he's dead.
Yeah, if he hits the hook for
then-
sure, he stops it, cancels it. That one might have been a miss. But nope, just Lifestealer. Well,
I think he should definitely gone for it. Like even if you miss, you're not gonna lose anything.
yeah, it's worth a try. All you lose is mana, so not too bad. He will find a DD rune, so lucky DD rune for him. Is he gonna go? Nope. Nature's Prophet. Where is he? Oh, he's back in base. It looks like he has decided to just stay in a jungle, pick up that Midas, and start getting the items. He wants that Midas as soon as possible, and he's gonna do that really inefficient cliff jungling. Look at that. It's just no damage right here.
Yeah, he should definitely be using his treants to go there.
Yeah, he
At
is.
least.
He's actually bringing him around. What's he? Oh, is he planning on
I mean,
trying
if
to?
he used the pool, that would be a good thing. But if he just throws him, like he just leaves him around, it's not gonna help him.
Yeah, he could have possibly pulled that one. That
I
camp
think-
is actually pretty
I
hard
think
to
he's
pull.
about to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he's gonna
he's
use
about
it.
to get it. Yeah.
Fight the tiny treants. And actually, there's a dismember combo on the Lifestealer, but they couldn't kill him. He pops out in full HP. Probably thought about going on a Pudge before he saw the Lion and Abaddon.
I think he knew they were there already.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure, I think that the lion and the Pudge tried to gank him or something, but I guess it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, both sides have kind of that the same vision. They only have one ward here and one ward here. Oh, but the Radiant, they really want to protect the Phantom Lancer, and this is what they do. This is a very nice ward. It's, I think, one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a good ward to keep Pudge away. I mean, to see him, but this Pudge could definitely get away with it if he starts using smokes more.
That's true. I have not seen a smoke
so.
gank from either side. I think smoke would definitely benefit Orbwalkers. They're winning,
Yeah.
but I think they need more.
Yeah, like they wanna pressure more than they are doing right now because there's too much space for Furion. Like right now, like he's in the jungle, like he's not afraid. Like there's nothing around him, but
Oh, it's a haste rune. They're going to race for it, but I think... Oh, no, they actually smoke up for this. Is Pudge going to be greedy and pick it up? I don't know. He gets revealed. Oh, the hook misses. Nice juke from Wabo. But even better, Sprout making sure that there's no way they could go chase after him. Pudge, meanwhile, has that haste rune. He's going to try to find someone. He's not going to get the PL because he's invis. He might hook an illusion. Is he going to hook it? No. He's going to look for the Caudle, one of the two squishy supports. Bot lane, Rubik might be in trouble. Nope. He's just going to try to cut into the... to the mid lane.
Yeah,
Not gonna get him. No way.
that was a little confusing.
So a bit of wasted time on the haste
Yeah,
rune.
they should definitely.
Go ahead.
I think that Orbwalkers should definitely consider putting a ward right here.
Yeah, that would be good.
Just knowing where the other team is, because I mean, their heroes want to be aggressive, and if you don't know where they are, then your aggression just kind of goes away. Especially if they know where you are, and they have
Yeah.
a ward just pointing to them where you're standing. So this they need to definitely add more pressure to them.
I completely agree.
I mean,
And
they're pushing the bottom lane, which is good.
Skeleton King needs to use his Midas. Oh, yeah, he uses it, but he left it there for about 30 seconds, and as Lemmy said, that's 1.9 gold you lose per second. But Timbersaw, they're gonna dive, and this is exactly what they needed to do, and they killed a PL. That's really big. Abaddon's ulti was used, but that's about it. And they're all kind of low. They
Yeah, they
need to
should
be
be
a bit
able to take
careful.
this tower too.
They should be, but the Coddle is going to be a pain in the butt. Still,
Yeah.
Pudge is very scary when you're trying to play Coddle.
Yeah, it definitely is, but I think I think it's safe to say that the Radiant should know that they don't have a ward anywhere around here. So if he ever decides to illuminate, he should be decent. It's more like around like a location, maybe around over here, that he would be more worried about illuminating.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, Pudge has an Invis rune,
This should be a
so
kill at
he
least on
might
one
get a
of the
free kill right
supports.
now.
I think Coddle. Yeah, goodbye
Cuddle's
Coddle.
dead. Cuddle's dead. Oh,
He's a little scared.
wait.
Oh, he needs
When?
he needs to get that hook. He has to throw it. Okay, he's not gonna go throw it.
Yeah, that was.
Here's the Rubik. He's very, very dead now. Rubik could lift him. Does he have the damage? Actually, he won't be able to get the hook out. I'm not sure why he didn't start running when he lifted that. Because I guess I don't, for whatever reason, a lot of players like to lift and they don't move at all. They just kind of just stand there.
Yeah. I don't think he would have gotten out though.
It was worth a shot. Oh, the Illuminate. Did that clip him? I couldn't tell. Or was he just that? Oh no! There comes the Lance, and they do get the kill
Yeah.
on the Timber. So that they finally get on the board, 5-1. I'll go ahead and take a peek at the gold graph, and it's closing in quickly. EXP is still heavily in favor of Orbwalkers, but a lot of that's on this SK. He's level 10. When's the time for him to fight?
He should definitely have decided to fight. I mean, I guess around level 11, you want your level 2 ultimate. I mean, 100 seconds makes a difference. He should fight when he gets his armlet, which I think he just got. So the Midas forces him to like just keep farming. So that's why I'm a little iffy about it, because he could have gotten a really early armlet and just basically helped his team pressure really hard. But I guess they're confident that SK can do a lot of damage as the game progresses.
Yeah, this PO actually, his build seems to be a little inefficient. Looks like he was thinking about going Tranquils, and it was like, no. Then goes for maybe drums, and is like, no, let's not go to that. And then finally goes back, and I'm missing kills, but goes back and trying to go Diffusal or maybe Yasha? I can't tell.
Diffusal, definitely gonna be Diffusal, I think.
Yeah, I think it'll have to be Diffusal. And anyways, they traded two heroes. Pudge does get to keep it alive, but Lifestealer picks up the Pudge. So not a favorable trade in that scenario.
Yeah, Nick's finally got his armlet, so he should be able to do more. But it surprises me that with the constant pressure at bottom, Nyx hasn't been able to gain more farm from what he's already gotten. Because there was 3 or 4 bottom for like at least 3 minutes consistently.
He was actually
Like,
farming the
Nyx had
jungle.
time to-
I was watching
yeah,
that.
that was a little surprising. Like,
Yeah, I think he should have pressured the tier 2 instead because he saw 4 heroes bot. Could have gotten a little bit more farm there and tower damage.
oh yeah, definitely. Like, but I mean, if the longer this game goes, the better Radiant is. Like, if they can get past the 30-minute mark, I'm pretty certain that they have this game.
Yeah, this is danger time for the Radiant. For Orbwalkers, is this time now to group up as 5 and just death ball push down the middle?
I think they should try. They should try to like 5-man and see how it goes. Cause SK has his armlet, but he's still farming, so that's a little questionable. Like you rushed an armlet, but you're not really using it for aggression.
Yeah, for
Like,
that.
they could definitely take bottom if they all forced bottom. Like that would be a free
Yeah, that would
tower
be
for sure.
That's a pretty easy tower. The tower only has 500 HP. For the SK, should he go for like a Maelstrom maybe? Because I mean, I know game would be lost if it gets that far, but I mean, Maelstrom does kind of give you like a very small answer to the PL.
He could get one. I think it wouldn't be terrible. Like Maelstrom is really good mid game, and even early game it's just really strong because of the bonus magic damage, bonus attack speed, and Skeleton King benefits a lot from the more attack speed he gets since he has almost like none. But I don't know if
Oh,
he
they
will
just
do it.
smoked
It's not
past
a
the
bad.
sentry. I think they
Yeah,
saw him.
that's
Did they see him?
a
No,
good sentry. That's
PL's
a good
not backing
sentry.
up. They don't actually have any wards there to see it though. They would have to be really looking at the minimap. Still, they might find the PL. PL can go invis. Do they have any detection? They do have sentries. They're gonna not dive him. Oh, TP reactions from the
Yeah.
Radiant. So this is now time to back off. Why not just go?
Fudge could have had a free hook on that TP.
That's
Yeah, Fudge
true.
could have had a
That's
free hook
true.
with those TPs.
I think they should just go. Yes,
So
Abaddon is taking up
Abaddon.
some damage, but they kill nothing but illusions. Rubik might be in trouble. Coddle Blast comes in, and Abaddon goes
Yeah.
down. Lion as well. Timbersaw, maybe. They do kill the Nature's Prophet.
That's.
Timbersaw. Nature's
Oh,
Prophet
so
buys back. He's
Rubik
gonna go
got
here.
shield.
No, actually, he's gonna go on a Timbersaw. I'm not sure that's the right decision because he's just gonna cut it. Cut it. There we go. Just walk. He's a little
No,
bit slow on that.
he could.
Could have Whirling Death, right? But Pudge, oh man,
Um,
he's dead. Oh, he's going to TP
Pudge
out. I think
is
he's
gonna
going to
get
get out.
out.
He's
He'll
going to
get
get out.
out,
Wow,
yeah.
just no. He TP's over here. No, I think
Oh,
he's
that
fine.
was a little bit of a blunder, but
That
he's okay.
that was nearly Fells of the
But
Week worthy.
yeah, we had one of those earlier this week. But this I just realized Rubik stole shield, except it's not max shield. I was a little surprised about that one.
Abaddon.
Abaddon's maxing coil.
Yeah. What do you think about that
Abaddon's
build?
maxing coil. I don't like it just simply because you gain more from scaling. Shield scales more, like
Yeah, I
has better
agree.
scaling. The only thing you get from coil is like minor gains, like the cooldown. If the cooldown maybe went down, like I'd understand, but the only thing you get is like 50 damage, like and heal, compared to 2 seconds gone on the shield and a little bit more like absorption damage.
Yeah, that's
But
completely true.
this I see this game like this is definitely a really important push for this team. Like the last one didn't go that well, and that could have definitely like led to more bad things. But yeah,
They
this is
didn't
a
have
free
SK
tower.
that time though. He wasn't on the front lines, and he has a second life. He has armlet. He's 1900 HP with the armlet. Just be on the front lines. I think he's a bit scared about that.
Yeah, I think that the SK should definitely have been helping more, but luckily he's now in the fights. I wonder if he'll go for a BKB because it's definitely not worth getting one. Like he should definitely not.
Yeah, you're not a
Best
fan
should
of
do
getting
it because
BKB anyways.
no,
Oof.
it's not really that. Like it's more in the sense that there's a Nyx, there's a PL, and there's a
Oh
Furion.
no,
Like
Lifestealer gets bursted down. He decided not to rage off the SK stun and decided and got a bit cocky. Ended up getting chain stunned by the lion and bursted.
yeah, that wasn't very good. Uh, that,
Oh man, another
yeah,
brilliant stun.
chasing Skelly King might
Whoa.
lead to bad things. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually get the kill on the PL. Also, man, this is working out brilliantly for them to continue to go. And Coddle's out of position. Not sure how he came over there. Did he come through here? Did he
I
just-
think so, but I definitely don't think they should have chased Skeleton King. Like he had his ultimate for one, and there's an Abaddon nearby, so you weren't gonna get anything out of it.
Yeah, Nature's Prophet is a bit in danger. He's going to get caught out for sure. Here, where's the sun? Yes, they do get the sun. They're going to be able to kill him. He's just going to armlet toggle this. I mean, this SK meanwhile. And yes, we've seen this before. Nature's Prophet goes down, feeds away. He's only been alive for about 30 seconds before that what, fourth death, I believe. No, the fifth death came along to him.
Well, like the Skeleton King, I'm not really sure what he should get right now. He
He's
has
got
almost
4,800
5k.
heart.
He's almost 5k.
You're gonna go heart.
I would say Heart wouldn't be bad. Like it depends if he doesn't want to deal with the
Okay.
Nyx damage.
Okay, so there's our answer.
So actually, you know what? No, I think the Heart would work just because of the reincarnation factor of it.
Yeah,
Like Nyx would have to like machine gun you down, but eventually you should be able to. Actually, I just remembered what you should get. I think a Desolator would have been smart.
that Desolator would definitely add to the push. They don't have a lot of pushing power.
Yeah.
And Coddle is going to be a
Desolator
pain.
would definitely. It would help, like, destroy most of the
Oh,
other
Coddle is there, but
heroes.
he's using himself to bait because Lifestealer comes out. They're going to be able to kill the Pudge. Pudge trying to deny himself. Lifestealer, I think, is going to get out with murder, and they still lose the tier 1 tower. Pudge for a tier 1 tower. Not too bad, especially since the Radiance. That is their best tower in terms of trying to contest a Roshan. But Lifestealer, he's going to rage up, trying to concentrate on the SK. Will it work? Blinding Light is there, so everyone's missing. Oh, it doesn't matter. They burst down to Coddle. SK still has another life. He's probably going to toggle himself away from it. No, he dies away, unable to toggle. Lifestealer also trying to do this toggle thing. SK is back. They're going to try to stun him up. No, another rage, unable to kill him. They're just going to take the tier 2.
Yeah, they need to stop trying to go for Skeleton King. It's not gonna work out.
Yeah, it's not working.
They should
out.
try to. They should focus Lion. Like he's the only one they could probably take down. Also, PL took a tower while they were doing that. He took tier 2.
Yeah, he's down at the tier 3 now, and he has the Diffusal Blade. He can solo kill anybody at this point. Even SK probably doesn't stand too good of a chance against him.
Furion just got his Shadow Blade, so he should be able to split push a little bit more.
Yeah, well, Orbwalkers, should they go for the Roshan at this point?
They could take it uncontested pretty easily. They should. It provides them a lot more like safety net when they push.
Yeah, he does have the Basher, the SK, so that's kind of an answer to the Nax. But still, they don't have like nukes to take out the Phantom Lance or Illusions. Timbersaw is okay, but you know his damage does scale off to a certain extent.
Yeah, the PL seems to be going for a Manta next, and I don't know if that's the best idea for him.
Oh, and this is what I was talking about. Oh, sorry. No, go ahead and finish, and I'll get back to it.
Oh no, I was just saying the PL is getting a Manta next, I think, unless he's just gonna keep the Yasha. But he should definitely look for the Heart, I think, next.
Yeah, I think
especially if he wants to help
brilliant.
defend. He get the Manta if he wants to split push, but I'm not certain split pushing is gonna do them good if their base is gone.
Yeah, I agree. So Nature's Prophet actually ganked with the Nax to get that kill on the Lion. I don't know if you saw that earlier. But this is what I'm talking about. You have that global gank ability. It's kind of a poor man's Wisp.
Oh, you mean Nyx was infested into Furion?
Yeah, Furion TP top lane, and they got the solo kill on the Lion. Real life. Interview. Be right back. Need to do something quick. Interesting conversation. But
Conversation's happening.
I know it's not a competitive game until there's a pause. So as always, here's the pause. But let's take a quick peek at the gold and EXP graph. EXP, it is about over 5k in favor of Torque. That's or Orbwalkers. And it does seem they have the kill advantage. And because they have taken most of the towers, they're going to get a little bit more farm. And speaking of farm, gold, it's still slightly in favor of Orbwalkers, but they got to be careful. I think if Orbwalkers lose one team fight, it might be over.
Yeah, it's surprising because I thought that Orbwalkers would be leading in towers, but I think it's even.
Oh,
it's
you're right.
even.
I thought, yeah, it is even.
And that should be like a little troublesome for Orbwalkers because you shouldn't be going even if you're definitely trying to pressure a lot. Like they seem to be more worried towards like the items they're building don't really orientate for them to early game. Like they're not really pushing anything. Like they made one push mid, but they backed a bit. So I'm a little concerned that they could let this game drag out more than they should.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. But SK, he picks up an Abyssal Blade. That is the #1 answer to an AX when you're SK. Not so much effective on a PL unless you can definitely identify who's the real one. But they don't have an easy way of doing that besides Timbersaw.
Yeah, I like the Abyssal, but then I'm kind of conflicted by it just because it's not going to help them push down the tower. It's more of a hero killing type item.
Yeah, I agree. If it was any other carry besides PL, I think this would have been the perfect item. But It is PL. He is that cancer that grows with almost every attack. He's going to have Bant Illusion. It's just going to make it much harder to identify who the real one is.
Yeah, they're strong. Like Orbwalkers are really strong right now, but at this point, it's only a 3,000 gold lead if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
So this can turn around. This can turn around pretty easily. And I think the Abaddon would have been better off maybe going for a Balads. Because I think I'm not sure what he's going for with the headdress, maybe a pipe
Mech,
or... Do
probably
they already
mech.
have a mech?
Do they? No, I don't. Who would be carrying the mech?
They don't have one, no.
Yeah, it would have to be Abaddon. Pipe would be good, because
Yeah.
it helps you go high ground against Rubik, Fade Bolt, Nature's Prophet, Ulti, and the Coddle Blast.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Like if it would definitely help them if they want to push. But let's see what they decide to do next.
Okay, so looks like the game's gonna go. Thankfully, it wasn't a super long pause. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Are they gonna group up now? We will see. I think they should, because the lanes are somewhat pushed out. PL won't have time to go bot. Furion doesn't push exactly really fast. He's only got a Shadow. Oh, he gets hooked, but he's gonna pop his invis. No, he doesn't in time. He gets dismembered to death.
Yeah, yeah, that ward right here, this one right here. Well, I kind of doodled on the map, but that definitely got them a kill. A really well-needed kill. They can push now.
Yeah,
But,
here we go. They're gonna make a
oh,
push, but
Skeleton
SK.
King's,
Whoa. You're right.
he
He
got a
takes a
little
lot
lucky
of
there
damage.
because his ultimate was on cooldown.
Oh man, that would have been absolutely horrible if he died there. He will have his ulti up in 1 second, and he has a full stick charge, a magic one. He might pop it when his armlet's down, or he might just sacrifice himself.
Yeah, I think the Coddle should definitely have invested a point into Mana Leak just for the SK.
That's true.
Because, I mean, he won't be able to chase you down if he doesn't think that he'll have that extra life. Like, he'll be more confident if he has it, but if he has to worry
Oh,
about not
man,
having
look
it,
at that.
it'll make him think twice.
Yeah, you're right, but look at that. Oh my god, Furion's gonna go in, but again, he sprouts the guy that cuts down trees. Regardless, PL is there to pick off the lion, and now it's the Dire on the run. They're the ones winning this fight. There's Abyssal Blade. Oh no, Rubik uses the hook that he stole from Pudge, and they do get the SK, but he will be back. Pudge actually misses his own hook. Lifestealer going to go to town on Pudge. Pudge looks to be dead. No, he's just gonna get kited. Another stun going out on Lifestealer. Lifestealer has to be careful about that toggle, but SK, he's the one that's getting bursted. He might go down from the magical damage. He doesn't have enough life. Maybe he can maybe he can use Midas on something real quick. No, he's not. Buyback from the Abaddon. They want to go back in, but they can't. Looks like
There's some hook wars going on.
yeah, hook wars. But the Radiant, they can push this if they want to, right?
They can definitely push out the lanes. They should definitely push out the lanes because there's their top and their bottom's getting pushed.
Oh, I guess they don't
But
have to force anything.
Orbwalkers,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Orbwalkers are definitely not as strong as they should be right now because that fight was a little even. It was like they definitely wanted to stomp that, and it felt like it was a little even the fight.
It almost looked like
And
the
that-
Radiant were winning though.
Yeah, they were doing pretty well. They just kind of I guess everyone started focusing on everything on a bunch of different heroes. Like they kind of like split up their focus. So
Yeah, I mean,
but other
Rubik
than
stealing
that,
the
like,
hook was really good for him. I mean, they were able to catch the SK before he could start doing a lot of damage, and in the end, SK had to waste his ulti.
yeah, having the hook was pretty clutch. But I think the Dire are about to get a free rush.
Yeah, I really like this idea. Feeling that they're struggling a little bit in fights. Now SK has 3 lives, and this is probably one of the biggest pains to ever face against, because SK's ulti at level 16 is so short that it's so annoying, because every time you kill him, it's like, there's the Aegis. Nope, because his skill goes first and then the Aegis.
I think it's a little greedy to give it to SK though. Like, you want to have it to him, but I think a Timber or Lion could benefit from it as well.
That's true. I think you're right on that. SK already has he died a single time yet? No, he's not. He's 5-0-2.
He doesn't need the Aegis because I mean, if they kill the surrounding group around him, he'll die alone pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. SK is not even in the front lines. I think Timber saw In that case, I think you're right. Timbersaw should have gotten the Aegis and be in the front line. He could expend all his mana before he has to use the Aegis, and it comes back with full mana. And oh, they're gonna use a Naox and Fest Bomb. I think they might catch out. No, nice Force Staff. Furion still walking up, has that bonus movement speed. SK is gonna turn around, kill the Coddle. Coddle easily blown up. So they take the tier 2 and take a pick off. Nature's Prophet finds the line. So 1-for-1 support, not the best, but still Orbwalkers pick up the tier 2.
Nyx is building towards an AC, and that's gonna really help the team.
It will. The damage and the minus aura is Abaddon needs to be a bit careful. It's going to end, and this is what you want to do. And they do burst on the life star. That's really big. Oh, they get the dust on the PL. PL looks to be... No, why did they chase? I don't understand.
He purged the dust off.
Oh, you're right. I didn't see that. Well done. Good eyes, Jonah. Good eyes. I need you more often.
Yeah, I figured it was odd that Pudge turned around, but I figured it's because he didn't see him.
Oh, so great play from...
I think this Furion...
Go ahead.
Furion definitely needs an Orchid. Like,
I agree.
It would negate Timber, a lot of Timber, or like even Lion. Like, it'll help his team out a lot. And he's pretty close to one. I think he just bought back though. Oh wait, no, he didn't.
Yeah, he's got 3,200 gold. He could get both the Oblivion staffs basically, and he'll only be, what is it, 750 for the Orchid recipe now?
I think he should definitely try for it. But the question is, will he go for it?
Yeah, will he go for it? And this is where it becomes quite problematic. It's only level 3 Illuminate. Soon to be level 4, but level 4 Illuminate, it's really hard to go high ground against. And whoa, SK. No, he's still fine. He's still got the Aegis. He's still got the...
Oh, Abaddon's actually going for the mech.
Yep, he is going for that mech. It is the cheaper one, and it's a little bit easier to get, of course. But they really do need that Pudge hook to come in.
Yeah, they're gonna need some really big initiations to be able to get in the base.
Yeah.
Without them, I think they're gonna struggle. And
Yeah.
the SK Aegis is kind of going to a waste. Like, if they had given it to Lion or Timber, just Lion, I think it just benefits Lion a lot. He
That's
would
true.
not have died pretty easily there.
Yeah, it guarantees that he gets at least 2 stuns off, and he has the Finger of Death. Guarantees it goes out, can kill Rubik, can kill Prophet. They're actually very squishy. Even Naex, when he doesn't have his armlet on, is very squishy.
Yeah, it definitely forces the other team to actually have to continuously think who they're gonna go for. If they kill, they're gonna go for Lion always because he dies easy. But if he had the Aegis, they'd have to think about going for him, and then like the fact is you're not really gonna get much. You're just gonna kill a Lion with Aegis, so they'd have to focus down someone else, and that gives Lion space, and that would have been pretty clutch. But regardless, I think that the Dire are still doing pretty well, but PL is starting to progress more and more with his items, so
Yeah, he's definitely a cancer. He finished up the level 2 Diffusal that he had that a while back. He's putting on hold the Yasha. Looks like he just wants to get the Vitality booster. I guess it depends on his farm if he's going to get that Reaver.
he could definitely go for it. I think he could, if he continues to like farm really hard, he should be able to get it. Defending that outer tower, is gone actually. Yeah,
It looks to be
definitely
dead.
gone.
They can't approach it because Pudge is in the front lines and could get an easy hook. Oh, Coddle playing with fire there.
Yeah, that was pretty risky, but that's gonna slow them down.
Yeah, the
That
bright
Cuddle
side.
Blast is gonna get rid of the wave pretty easy.
Oh man, look at that damage. It is a level 4. And even the Abaddon ulti was
Yeah.
triggered there. Ooh. Maybe he was trying to time it just right, or it did hit under 4. Ooh, Timbersaul's in trouble. He's going to have to timber to a tree. There we go. A Coddle Blast putting the SK low. But Pudge is TPing back because of the split push. Oh my gosh, it's Nature's Prophet and PL. A single Pudge can't stop this. They're going to have to bring more than that. They're losing out on this. And this is the power of the Keeper of the Light. It's keeping them all at bay, and it forces them to all go back.
If Furion wants to keep split pushing, he should definitely just invest into the Deso right now. Like, it's gonna help him out a lot. But if he wants to help out his team in a team fight, he should definitely go for the Orchid. Or actually, he's pretty close to a sheep. So
Yeah,
he
he
went
could
straight
go
Deso.
sheep.
Yeah, he just wants
Oh
to push.
no. There goes the Aegis. No, it was his ulti. And he's just gonna run out. It's a 60-second cooldown, so it'll be fine. But man, it's starting to get kind of difficult to kill these illusions.
Yeah, and they're burning his mana pretty heavy. But Furion went the Deso, and that's actually really good too, because I think he's just gonna commit to split pushing, which is actually gonna benefit his team a lot, because it's gonna force people to have to TP back.
Yeah, and well, I mean, Pudge or investing into a Ghost Scepter that will be okay when he's facing the Lifestealer, and well, actually, yeah, there's a lot of right click damage from Torque. Lion, what about him? He's not too far from it, but he'll definitely need like 2 kills.
Yeah, they smoked up right now. I think they definitely want to force something.
Aegis is down.
The only
they have
the only
gem.
problem is that Pudge isn't smoked, so.
Yeah, well, they have to be
Yeah,
a
that's
tad
the
bit
only
careful.
problem.
This is definitely problematic. Maybe they're hoping to use Pudge as a bait. They might go check him out, possibly.
I think they might catch.
Might catch
Nyx.
Wabo. Wabo will be fine. He pops the rage just
No,
for
they're
safe.
gonna get away. Yeah, this.
Life. Oh no, PL. Yeah, no, he's getting recalled. He should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a failed smoke attempt that is definitely gonna keep setting them back even more. I think they're definitely starting to get desperate.
It is what they needed
Because-
to do, though. It does scare the hell out of him. But Nature's Prophet on a bot lane, he's gonna go straight for that tier 3. Tier 3 is going to go down on this push. They definitely have to make something happen. They have to get a hook really soon.
yeah,
They can't afford to wait. Oh, Pudge go
I don't
back.
see them out pushing Furion by himself. He's gonna get hooked. Oh, never mind. He went back.
And
That was pretty smart, but
they're going to be the ones that
um,
initiate. But the Timber Chain losing a bit of mana from the blast, but PL is going to go to town on this Lion. But they are able to burst the Lifestealer somehow. Nature's Prophet is back in fight. It's a 5v4 fight because this Pudge
I
does
think,
not have boots of travel. Oh no, Abaddon goes down.
Oh, that Soul Ring did not benefit him. By the way, Skeleton King's out of mana, so
He needs to be
this
very,
can go
very
bad
careful.
for
This could
him.
be very bad. You're
Yeah.
right. No, they killed a PL. Can he buy back? He can buy back. So he's waiting to see if he has to.
he can, but he shouldn't. He should. I don't think he has to.
The Desolator from this
Like,
Nature's Prophet. So much damage.
This,
So much damage. Pudge, he wants that hook. Oh, he
This,
does find him. He does pop the Dust Timber Soul. He's always a little bit late about using, cutting down his sprout. He actually might solo the Nature's Prophet. He's going to try to raw him to death. It's a man fight. They do get a team wipe, but everyone is low. Coddles there.
that Furion kind of cost his team a lot there. He could have killed Skeleton King and gotten the gem.
You're
And
right.
he
You're
would have
completely
gotten
right.
a pretty big streak. He decided to chase. He got really greedy and he chased after Timber, and that really cost them. That's actually might cost them tower.
No, it's not because
But-
Lifestealer's back up and he can man fight any of these two, except for maybe.
Yeah, that and the fact that Skeleton King is out of mana, so he definitely is afraid.
Yeah, he needs to be very, very careful. For the SK, he has at least finished the Assault Cuirass. It will balance out the negative armor that Lifestealer had picked up for himself when he picked up the Assault Cuirass. SK though, he's going to get kited pretty hard. What do you give him now? What does he pick up?
Like, I guess he could go for a BKB if he doesn't want to get, annoyed by slows and mana leak and all that. But, I mean, it's just not really ideal at this point to get a BKB this late, because the other team has really strong right clickers. So I mean, the only thing you'd be getting it for is like a couple of like minor disables.
Yeah, you're right.
But he could get a halberd if you wanted.
Ooh, Halberg would be interesting.
Like, it would definitely help in the fight.
It gives you evasion
'Cause
as well.
this Nyx is not getting an MKB anytime soon, and you don't really see
Oh,
PLs
no.
build
The
MKB.
Radiant. The Radiant. They're gonna contest the Roshan. It's no longer a free Rosh, and they ping him out. They know it's their life, so doesn't care. He's just gonna charge right, and they get the SK. SK has to stand up and fight. Oh no, he's losing his man. He gets pushed down here. He doesn't have any mana. Well, he does have enough, but he can't even throw a stun out. I think they won this match. Oh no.
Yeah, PL definitely focus his illusion. Yeah,
Oh no.
he
No
got
more
no
mana.
reincarnation.
No more mana. He
Yeah.
might die here, but the Oh, do they have enough damage? He has to armlet toggle this successfully. He goes down. There's the gem on the deck. They need to pick it up. It's currently a 2-for-1 fight, but the cores for the Dire on the Radiant team are all alive because Nature's Prophet buys back. PL, he could just enter the fight. He's not needed anymore. Abaddon is basically useless. Ghost Scepter's going to keep Pudge alive just a little bit longer, and this is a team fight we were talking about. They win it, and the game's basically decided, right? And just a couple more friendly pickoffs.
A bit. I mean, it's just about mistakes. If Torque make mistakes, Orbwalkers can win. But definitely, this is Torque's game to win now completely.
And buyback's forced out.
Yeah, they definitely needed to, but yeah, this is definitely Torque's game to lose. I mean, because they've taken complete control of it. And PL has his heart, so that's gonna be pretty hard.
And well,
ironically,
no, go ahead.
I don't think the Nakes had an AC that last fight either. I think he just finished it, so that's gonna be another headache for them to deal with.
I thought that Nakes would have it earlier. They could actually be the ones that take the Roshan. Reincarnate. Well, they still have the reincarnate. If you're Orbwalkers, what do you do now?
You definitely have to. I think you just have to keep pressuring. Like you can't just sit in your base. Like you have to pressure. Like you have a really good burst in your heroes if you chain it. So you're gonna have to get pickoffs. That's like the only thing you can do now. Like the Timber decided to go Blade Mail and Travs, which is really good like early on, but at this point you need a sheep. Like.
You're right.
It's kind of a mixed investments in my opinion on the heroes. Like they didn't invest into anything that helps completely in what they're trying to do.
But they will get a free Roshan. This would be nice. Skeleton King does have that damage to completely destroy.
Yeah, but the problem is they keep giving it to Skeleton King.
Yeah, probably not the best idea because the rest of his team will die, and then he's the one that makes up basically half of their net worth. Look at that, 20k compared to Timbersaw 11k. It's just easy courier kill.
Was just sitting there. I don't know if it had anything in it, but it definitely doesn't help your team.
Yeah, well, let's see. Did they have a courier? Can we even check on them? Oh. Is it possible to check on the courier?
I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think so. I think it's already
Oh,
dead.
Pudge is very, very dead. Goodbye, Pudge. It really was nice knowing you. But Ghost Scepter TP, not enough.
Yeah, he could have brought it to deny himself if he wanted. I think he has
possible.
buyback, though.
It's possible.
He has buyback in case.
But the thing is, it delays it. Delays the game much longer. They wouldn't dare try to push without the Pudge.
Yeah, it's getting to the point of the game. It's past 30 minutes. This is not where Orbwalkers wanted to be, and it's definitely going to keep snowballing for them. Like, the only way they're going to get through this is if Torque makes a mistake, and they've actually played it pretty well.
Yeah, this tri-core Yeah, this tri-core lineup from Torque, they played it solidly. They didn't get picked off too much. Yes, it looked like for a while it was like 16-5 or something like that for kills. But PL, he does what PL should do. He PL'd them. Nature's Prophet split pushing like a boss, though he fed for a bit early on. He made a nice recovery.
Yeah, and that was a problem. Like I figured that Orbwalkers would have this game because they were doing really well early on, but they just they did not keep the pedal to the metal, or what I say, like they stopped kind of pressuring, and even when they did, they weren't getting anything out of it. Like not all their smokes got them something.
They only smoked up once, I think, maybe twice, but
no, I think it was 2 or 3 times.
Oh, 2 or 3 times.
Most. Okay. Yeah, they didn't really get much out of it though.
Yeah.
And it actually takes a lot of patience to play like a turtling lineup like the Radiant have, because you have to be really careful with what you do, because your mistakes should be amplified by even more if you're playing for a turtley lineup.
Yeah, you're right.
Because then, especially against these heroes, and they didn't make that many mistakes, so they played it really well. So I think they have this, definitely.
Well, I mean, it's Dota. Anything can happen if they get... Oh, no. Illusion on the Nature's Prophet. They even popped the dust on that, so we'll play from Nature's Prophet. But, I feel like if they do get that pick off on a PL without buyback, they can win this. If they find him right now, for example, they could very easily win this. I'm kind of hoping they smoke up, because that might be their only chance of coming back.
It is their only chance. Also, by the way, did he just did he ult a creep? Not creep, illusion?
Who did?
Pudge.
Pudge. It's possible.
I heard him, cause I think he ulted an illusion I don't know what he did, but he was still smoked, which is odd.
Alright, Nax is going to get a pick off on the Abaddon, I believe. Oh, they do pick him up, but it's a trap. Nax is going to finish off this Pudge. Pudge does not have buyback because he bought that plate mail. Abaddon, whoa, look at the damage he's taking. He's not going to get out. He does have gem. This is kind of a big deal if he dies. Try to save his buddy. It's not enough. They were just going to right click him.
Yeah.
An easy gem for them.
He's definitely, that's not good. He doesn't have buyback, so that's
And
one less thing they have.
yeah, you're right. And this is the problem with Abaddon. He doesn't scale too well in a late game. That's why he's kind of considered an ass carry. Not I guess Loda used it was Loda, right, that played carry Abaddon earlier.
Oh, I mean, he's not really a carry potential. He's more support, just because of his abilities.
Yeah, but I mean, the Photic Shield is good. Abaddon's ulti is fine, but the thing is, a lot of players realize, hey, we should not attack him when he uses his ulti. I'm not a fan of Abaddon.
Abaddon's just more so like he helps you get away with like doing really ridiculously big dives early game, kind of like Tree does. Like he lets you get away with things like that.
Yeah, I agree.
But the later the game goes, I mean, it still helps. He still removes stuns. He's just not as effective because he doesn't have any CC.
Yeah,
like he doesn't have any stuns and any sort of like disable.
Yeah,
at this point is really useful. Like Lion, I mean, I'm surprised Lion decided to not put more points into mana drain. It's actually really, really strong against snakes.
Yeah, it's harder for him to rage. Although, I mean, they do have a coddle, so they have like an infinite mana pool walking around.
Oh yeah, I know they have a coddle, but I mean, like, it could definitely like do more for them if they try to go for him.
Hook misses. Nature's Prophet will get out just
fine.
Yeah,
it's situations like that.
Late dust.
No, it's like moments like that they had right now that are the reason why the Radiant are still in this, because they're not like getting anything out of those smoke ganks. Like the Radiant are like getting away with everything.
That's pretty funny. I just saw Nature's Prophet hex up the very small satyr, the white one. He just killed it. But a bit of waste. I don't think it'll cost them anything though.
Yeah, they're gonna split push, I think, right now, and yeah, I need to check the gold grab just to make sure what's happening right now. And
oh man,
it's only a 4,000 gold
crucial.
lead.
Actually, they're gonna make a go on to SK. SK has to man up. Possibly he even uses his BKB. It's the first second, but this is exactly what I wanted. They can just run away. Oh, blinding light misses. Oh, he didn't rage it off. Rage was on cooldown. Oh, they will kill the Nax though. Well done for him. Everyone's on the run. Kato, is he going to call anybody in? He's not going to call because it doesn't matter. They're pushing bot. They do get the tier 3 tower. Kato will actually TP away. PL is there, and he's just going to PL this Timbersaw. Timbersaw has no more. He can still Timber Chain, buddy. It's not too late. You still have mana. He should be fine.
Yeah, Furon just took a Rax.
Yep. Easiest racks. Easy racks.
That Skeleton King brought down that Nyx pretty hard because of his Mortal Strike. It's actually really strong against strength heroes especially.
You're right. And oh no, he has to stand still. He's trying to armlet toggle. He does have his reincarnation. He should be fine, but he could just die here. PL is just gonna go ham. I think he can almost go 1v5 if he wanted to, but nope. They decided to back off. They got their racks. Gonna play it safe. I agree with this one.
Yeah, they should definitely just keep picking them off, like taking apart their base little by little. It's
not looking good.
It's kind of a yeah, it's not looking good for the Dire, and surprisingly the gold differential is only 7,000. But I think it's just gonna keep going the Radiant's way.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop. Now it's a reverse situation. It's the Dire team that has to turtle up.
Because Skeleton King decided to buy BKB like at this point in the game, and a really late BKB is really strong early game, but like as the game progresses, it's kind of lessened because everyone has more physical. Like they have a lot of physical damage on the Radiant.
Yeah,
Like
that's
he
true.
just got the he just got the BKB for the disables, and I don't know if it's even worth it. I think you definitely would have been better off getting some form of evasion to even keep him in the fights longer.
Heaven's Hellbreak is definitely good. He's going Perseverance Battle Fury. Is that what he's looking at?
Um,
I think it's
Maybe
a Battle
refresher.
Fury.
We can
Ooh,
only hope it's
refresher.
refresher.
That'd be
Refresher
absolutely cool.
X.
He'll never have the mana to do it though. Never have the mana.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's gonna be Battle Fury. You wanna bet? You wanna bet on this?
Actually, no, he would have the mana to do it. I just remember he would.
You think so? I don't know.
Yeah, because you reincarnate with full mana.
I guess so. I don't know.
You just refresher right
doesn't have
before
to
you die.
Well, okay.
I've
I'll
seen it
place
before.
bet.
Believe me. My friends have done. My friend does it all the time, and it's terrible. It doesn't do anything.
Pubs though. It's pubs. If they
Yeah, it
kill
just
you
makes you
once,
die
they
like
can kill
5
you again.
times.
They kill you twice, they can kill
Yeah,
you
it's-
again. It won't matter.
Of course. 5 deaths in a row.
Just won't matter.
But yeah, I don't know why he has that. Maybe Lincoln's. I mean, Battle Fury. I don't know why you'd get Battle Fury now.
the PL. I think
I
the
mean, if
first
he
time.
wanted to do that, he would have should done it earlier. Just get like 6 B Furies and
That's true. I mean,
it'll work.
I've seen alchemists do it. They pick up the battle fury when they're going against a PL.
Oh yeah, I was definitely contemplating if you should get it, but it doesn't help early game, so I was like, nah.
Oh, Pudge. His Ghost Scepter Force
Yeah.
F, he should be okay. He's going for Shadow Blade. What? Oh, is this Shadow Blade?
What is it? A Claymore?
Yeah. What's out there?
I don't even remember what Claymore is. It's just a B Fury, I guess. He could go for a B Fury too. Maybe he's gonna give it to SK to make it B Fury.
But Caudal Blast, they're just going to siege this tower down, and you constantly need basically Timbersaw down here because Pudge
Yeah,
just
there's
doesn't
no
do it.
way. There's no way the Dire are leaving their base because they're just gonna get poked around.
Yeah, and a bit of bad manners here. Yeah, looks like
Yeah, that guy is
Frustration.
a little upset.
a bit frustrated. I'm sure. I mean, it looks like they had it, but the spirit of puppy is within us all.
Definitely should not be letting his frustration out on the other team because it's more about his team's decisions, not the other team's. I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely think that the Radiant played well, but it's also the Dire kind of let this game go.
Yeah, it is. It is Orbwalkers' last game. So it's always nice if they're able to end on a good note. But half the teams, finish. Well, basically, almost all the teams, like all the playoffs teams, only one will come out with a win.
I'm just zoomed in watching Lion almost cast Impale.
Lion. he's pretty
mid
ugly.
animation.
He's pretty ugly,
Yeah,
man.
this Pudge is pretty upset.
I have things to
I
do.
don't-
Set aside time to play. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I don't know why he's
it is
yeah, he's
midterm season, so I kind of
I know, I understand that, but I mean, come on now, like you don't have to like just no manners there, just put it that way. No manners.
go ahead and start studying in the pause, right?
Yeah, you could do that too, or you could just like tell the person, hey, I'll be late if you have plans made. But I mean, come on now.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll go ahead and take a peek at the graph for EXP. Orbwalkers they were ahead by about 10,000 EXP, but now it's 5,000 in favor of the Radiant. Gold wise, it was never really that far of a lead for Orbwalkers, and that makes sense. They don't really have the flash farm or split pushing heroes. Pudge doesn't farm well. Timbersaw does farm decently. SK has his Midas, so he sold it now. And I think that's the right choice. But, well, there's the go. And this might be the last push that Orbwalkers will face. We will see. They could just man through this. For the Radiant, what should they do? Should they just throw in Lifestealer? Or just or just have Phantom Lancer YOLO in?
No, I mean, they could force it if they really wanted to end it that fast, but they could just keep poking away at them and slowly destroy their base. There's
Oh,
nothing
look
they
at
can
that.
do about it, like
Look at
Mirion's
that.
doing.
Oh, easy tower.
Yeah,
Can't stop it.
he's gonna keep doing whatever he wants.
He just can't stop
And
it. And
mid tower's
Timbersaw,
about to
he's
die.
going to get caught. He has no more mana. There is a dust, but Abaddon doesn't even have the mana to pop his ulti. He does have the Soul Ring stun going out. Oh no, is that SK? Yes, SK has no mana. He's dead for sure. We'll never find out if
Right,
he.
SK dies,
Oh.
that's GG.
Yeah, there's the hook from the Rubik.
Yep.
And I gotta say,
that's a GG call.
yeah, I gotta say the Rubik's hooks have almost been better than the Pudge's hooks.
Yeah, those hooks have been on point, man. But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty interesting game.
Yeah, unorthodox picks. But in the end, Orbwalkers they got their lead that they needed, but they were treading a fine line. They ended up losing that, like you said, it gets past that 30-minute mark, and they lose a big team fight, and it goes well in favor of Torque. So, regardless, congratulations to Torque. Still, their destiny is not in their hands. They need to see who that last wildcard spot, that team, I can't remember who they're called, that last wildcard spot, they need them to lose or tie for Torque to get him. Regardless, congratulations to them. Jonah, do you have any shoutouts?
My shout out goes to PL. PL, number one late game. Why you always winning?
Yeah,
But
winning?
it's that was a good game. But GG guys.
GG. All right. Well, thank you for casting with me, and I hope you join me next time, and I hope the audience joins us next time. Still, good night.